We go into the train spotting spot. See what trains we're going to catch this time. Alright, let's see what we got down here. Less than a quarter of a mile. Alright, this is our action here. Is it? Seagull. Let's get to see what's over here. I guess see what's on this rail. Now y'all see me through some things. Okay, so I don't know how many trains that we just catch. I think this was the third one. Oh no. What was this? What was that? 3 trains and passed by. Can't keep count. I hope that was. Another horn. Okay, be ready. oil and shit. Too far now. Get a little pro. And that's everything. This or any others? Oh, we got train, guys. Train see some lights. I know what this means. I'll see that. We got some lights. So that means a train is approaching. Call Saddleworks AI is picking up. I don't know if this is train 3 or train 4. I don't know if y'all see me, but y'all can leave me a comment and tell me how many trains have passed by with this recording. So, I'm not sure if it was more than that. So, just leave a comment at the end to see how many trains have passed by, so I know. Something approaching up there. Another Amtrak. The tracks is approaching. Okay. We'll see something. I don't know if that was 4 or 5. I feel like it's 4. Let's keep this recording going, guys. Might want to do a security check. We got another train approaching. So one pass on this rail, so it's gonna come through here. So better make an approach. That would be a CSX, if I'm right. We'll probably find out if it passes through. See another approaching light, so ears is kind of really strong when looking out for stuff like this. We see lights like that, we know there's a train coming. But I can tell whether they're horn. The horn can tell me if it's a CSX or Amtrak train around here in this location is CSX, so I know what exactly they're going to sound like. Find me a good spot so I won't be blasted. Stand further away. I don't know if this is in 4K or if it's HD. Here we go. We got a chrome. That is a CSX train. Yep, sure enough it is. Excuse me, guys. Okay, like I said, we can do our security check. So we don't see any more lights or we hear any more horns. They sound like trains. We'll do our security check up here and see what's going on. Just a note. Everything is on camera, as y'all see. So if my staff is asking where I'm at, this whole camera footage shows you where I'm at the entire time. Are they looking for me? Because my phone's in my room. And therefore, nobody shouldn't be in there. And it's on airplane mode. But this is all on camera, so y'all should know where I'm at the entire time. A little security check. If you want to train, but get our asses back over there. I'm kidding. Get our fucking asses back on over here. We don't miss anything. I think that was 4. That was 5. I swear to God, if I hear another train, it'll be awesome. See if we can get 5. And after we overcome that, let's see if we can get 5 more. We can make it up to 8. So I have a couple train spotting spots that I normally stand at or sit, so I can keep an eye on these trains and stuff. So I know our spot usually would be back here. Here's one of these things. I don't know what these are. It's rails. Anyway, this is what our original spot was here. This is our original spot. This is where we normally would be standing at. You can see that? Okay, back there, I get more stuff. So, one other thing. See this? You know when we see them trains with some baskets or something. So, let's go back to our new spot. If we have access to the old rail. See where I'm at now. -6. See where my steps are. Alright. See that? Everything's in HD. I think I hear another train coming. Let's verify by going over here and checking. So this is our other spot that we're at too. But if we cross this very carefully, Go ahead and go across this little beam here. Now I have access to the old train tracks. As long as we don't get onto these two, because these ones right here, yes, these two train tracks right here are live. See all them trains coming? Now, I want to just verify and make sure I didn't hear another train horn or see any lights. I'm hearing a horn. There's one approaching. I'll get on here, but where it's actually coming, we don't want to be on these tracks. So I've got very good ears for this stuff. Tiny ass sound. I'll find out what it is. Go do my security check. We already done our security check. Should have done a complete one, but we're actually taking the old train track. I'm gonna see where this ends at. Now, be cautious. I've got good hearing. Okay, you now listen loud. But I can over-exceed though. That's the thing. When we see lights and we hear train horns, now we know what exactly is going to come if we hear both of them. If we hear that or see those lights through these railings, then we know there's a train getting ready to approach. So let's make sure that our asses are ready and we apply boost. What's that noise? Tiniest sound. I know what this is. Let's see what y'all got going on. Yeah, I don't think I can still play FBI. See these things? I don't want to be keep getting these things. I know what I do. You know, I'm not throwing it for probably because I got the goddamn tablet in my hand, so. I got a tablet in my hand, so I ain't doing as much. Probably because I want to see all of this on camera. I will be wiping the back of my case off clean. But we'll be pacing back up and down through this old track. Don't get on the live track. While trains coming, don't be on the live tracks. Because it's dangerous. Very dangerous. Seriously get killed with this. With our advanced safety system, it can do more than just alert. So there is one way we use our phone. Two, we can be alerted via GPS and location. All that's on our tracker. Well, not all. The tracker. You'll see this tracking device. And that, I can also be alerted by Life 360. And of course, police can track me. FBI can also track me as well. And the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. And the Department of Homeland Security can also track me as well. And there are some other tracking services too. But in this case, yeah, I got very good hearing. If I can hear a horn coming within less than a quarter of a mile, then I know for sure a train's coming. But when we see something coming like that, and we on this old rail, think about it. We gotta be way more. We gotta be away from these live tracks. More than the distance that we just had before this was great. But like this, it's a little dangerous. Even if we're far away from the live track, I don't care. We do not want to step onto those live train tracks while the train's approaching. Less than a quarter of a mile. Or less than a mile. You do not want to get into that shit. That is why you got 2 trains coming? Yeah, think about that now. This goes to the building. Yep. That's where all the branches and trees are. So they want to leave some grain train cars over here. Yeah. Same time, I'm checking. It may be possible to own a locomotive. That's going to be a lot though. They get one used. Maybe know what the inside of it looks like. So, yeah. I'll probably be doing some more streaming. Okay. So that means headphones off. And y'all ain't it. I'll be also doing some more ASMR stuff. Okay. So, therefore, while I'm doing recording and streaming, I don't want anyone trying to call or try to call me on the phone while I'm streaming. Okay? Because that's my work job. I stream to get some videos going. If I want to monetize my videos, then I'll look further into more details. But in this case, as y'all hear me, I have to switch over to my Android. Yup, y'all heard me. I'm gonna switch to my Android phone. Take my SIM out of the iPhone and switch it to the Android because I'm doing the streaming stuff, and therefore my iPhone is now going to be used for streaming. We'll keep the music and everything, but we gotta get rid of some stuff on there. We gotta get rid of some stuff, or we transfer it to the other phone, which I'll be thinking long and hard about it between now and pretty much before Monday of next week. Okay, because sometime soon the iPhone 12 is going to have to be used for recording, while the Android that we have will be used for our everyday phone. We want to make that phone useful, okay? Because we really were supposed to put the service in that and use it, while the iPhone is used for lighter stuff, and since it has 4K. So instead of it being signed into me, it would be signed into my other account. So, therefore, that is what's going to happen. I'll use my Android for calling. My iPhone is pretty much going to be done over the whatchamacallit. So, I don't want nobody calling my phone. And therefore, well, the iPhone technically, you can call my Android, but the iPhone's off limits now. I'm using that for recording. Okay, that's what's gonna happen, guys. I'm sorry. So that's what we're gonna do. Some apps might not work, or all my TikToks can continue to be recorded via iPhone, while my Android is used for other stuff and phone calls. Okay. Alright. It is what it is. Alright. So, I believe we just went over an hour. Yeah. I'm gonna view the rest of this train track. Just keep up our number of trains that pass by. Okay. So I don't know if it was 4 or if it was 5 of these things that passed by. First one was a CSX. The second one was a Amtrak, and then another Amtrak. And then I think the CSX got to be number 4. So once we get up to 5 trains, we're gonna find out if we want to do more. I'll make a determination after we get the 5th locomotive. And that can be either Amtrak or CSX. Be careful going through this stuff. See all the tall grass and shit. Oh shit. We got another train approaching. No way. Right now. Y'all hear that? I hear that shit. But you be aware. Okay, hear it the first one. You better make a move on it right now. Right side, I see it. Let's verify. Is that number 5, guys? I think it is. I'll make another determination. So, if we can get up to 8, we'll do so. Okay. Unless we want to get one more in and just keep adding it and keep adding it, and we get up to the number. That'd be fine. This will be uploaded to YouTube once it's complete and once I have it hooked up to my computer. What's going on with the smartwatch here? 10,000 steps. Yay. Yeah, so I'm still nearby. So don't think that I'm going somewhere. Because all I'm doing is walking this old track and just walking this old track, and that's it. We turn around and go back, just go back and forth. This old track. Also, finding our trains. So we hear another one. If I hear another train, we gotta go ahead and get on the business. I'm gonna see what's on the end of this track, this old track, before it goes straight to the live. When we hear horn or an engine or horn or we see lights, we better go ahead and be prepared to move out the way, because you don't want to get hit by that shit. You see this shit coming, when we hear this shit, you better be prepared to move and move at your own risk. Proceed with caution. So I want us to proceed with caution when we're doing this, because I don't want us getting hurt. Okay. I feel like we're going too far, but I'm not going to push it till we get to the end of this track. Get over this shit. This old track. That's all I'm doing. I hear another train. goddamn train coming. Verify that shit. Make sure we ain't hearing anything behind the back. It's dangerous right there. I don't think we're supposed to be going this far. But all we're doing is going to walk this little track. I guess when we get over here, we're going to go ahead and turn around. Maybe. So let's see where this ends at. Maybe when we get up here to this thing up here. Then we'll turn around. So I'm feeling like we're running away, because we're not. 1, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. For our safety. All the way over there. Okay. Alright. Turn our asses back around and head the other direction. From here to down there. As long as we don't hear a train, we should be good. If we hear something, see something, we better go ahead and make our decision. See something, hear something, say something. Yep. As y'all know, this is all on camera. This is all on camera. This is all on video. So y'all see what I'm doing? Yeah, it better be blurry. Bridge sounds. Yeah, I'm gonna do some more ASMR stuff. Maybe what we'll do is we use our iPhone for the recordings. All of our Apple devices for recording purposes. Our Android is used for our calling. So we're gonna go ahead and get this shit set up when we get back. Or get done with this. Alright. We got over the complicated part of the rail. If we hear a train, I better be looking both ways. We'll be doing this shit every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes, we better be looking. We see any lights, or see any lights, or we hear any horns. Horns, we hear the horns, or we see the lights approaching. We need to make sure that we're ready and we're at our safe place or something, safe spot, and out the way. Hearing is just so goddamn open. It's like hearing is just that good. And I feel like I'm hearing a train coming, but there's not one coming. Might be, like we say, you might be hearing things. We are walking back on over here. Walk from there to down there. And from down there and back. And maybe I'll do 2 more rounds. Maybe 3. Just to make sure there's not one other train coming. Or hear one. I think 5 of them just passed by here. We'll see if we can make it up to 6. Well, we can also do it at night, but I don't know. Go from down there and back, and then do another security check. See what's going on the other side of the cul-de-sac. I want to get to the other side over here, see what's over here. See what's going on the other side. don't know what that is on the other side. Maybe how do we get there? I wouldn't want to cross it like that. If we hear another train coming, we better go ahead and make sure that we stay alert for this shit, because this is dangerous. But when I hear stuff like this, alright, we're supposed to be checking, keeping our head on swivel. Make sure we ain't hearing any trains or seeing any lights. We're supposed to be doing that every 5 minutes, because you never know what could be coming. When we see it, next thing you know, we don't see it. Next thing you know, you hear something. Okay, light is faster than sound. What's the fastest thing on Earth? And that's light. Light. The speed of light is much faster. This video is not AI. This is your official creator of TikTok. Maybe one of these days, I'm gonna come up with something that I'm doing for all this naturistic stuff. ASMR, got the train stuff. So, I'm gonna figure this out. We're already starting our savings on our bike. Sometime soon we'll be out of storage for iCloud, if I don't get paid for the next week or so via Cash App. So there's some shit on in the background. Back at the end of this track, and I'm gonna turn around and go back, and then we're gonna do a security check on the other side of the cul-de-sac to see what's going on. Yeah, I'm over here at the rails. It's all on video, so look, I'm not running away. It's all on camera. Okay, if I was running away, okay then. But don't be doing any sneaky shit behind my back. That's gonna think that y'all are doing something sneaky. Because I don't like that. I'm over here having fun, not getting into no trouble and shit. Okay? And it's all on camera, so I'm actively recording at this time. So anything that's sneaky behind my back y'all are doing, y'all better make sure that y'all are not trying to do something that's going to get me in trouble, because I'm going to find out before I know. I'm going to find out, and I'm probably going to know about it already, and then I'm going to go ahead and start telling people, okay, y'all can't be doing stuff sneaky behind my back thinking you ain't going to get caught, because technically we can see what y'all are doing. So it is what it is. Okay. Alright. We'll come right on back up here. This is all on camera. You're supposed to be looking to keep her head on swivel for any sign of lights or horns. Ears is going to be on swivel. When we hear a horn, a train horn, we better get our asses ready and be ready to capture the footage. So if we can get 6 in, then that'd be good. Okay. I'll be doing some more of these recordings when I have the money. But right now, I am struggling and working my hardest to go get a fucking job. Okay, if somebody can just hurry up with the job coach, that'd be perfect. Dars wants to take for forever. What? I'll apply for my goddamn job, my own damn self, and call it a day. Fuck the job coach. I'm gonna get my own job, and if applied, that's a wrap. If I get applied, well, if I get accepted on my own pace, then that's a wrap then for the job coach. Technically, SavvyWorks AI had more sense. Now, what I could have done right now is I could have took my ass up here to Dollar General up the road, and asked employees for a job, or to see if y'all are hiring, and what are the requirements for the hiring process. So that's what I should have done. Carry my fucking ass up here to Dollar General and ask the manager to see if they're still hiring, and of course, what are the requirements for the hiring process. So I just want to make sure, because I'm just in here struggling to get a job for the past six months, probably for the whole past year. So that is what I need. J-O-B. Real quick, before we hear the next train horn, or see a train, before we hear the next horn, we gotta be prepared. We're gonna do a security check. And if we hear another horn, then that means we better go ahead and get the camera rolling, which it still is. Because I'm gonna get 6 of these recordings all at one time. 6 trains all at one time, all on one film, all on one videotape. I'm also supposed to be doing something about the Chesapeake Bay Bridge tunnel too. I'm also supposed to be doing something that's similar to the Chesapeake Bay as well. So I'm gonna find out what's going on with that. And meanwhile, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be doing some videotaping. I'm also gonna find out about this Chesapeake Bay Bridge tunnel. So when I can find out where we're going, I'll keep y'all posted. Okay. But other than that, guys, I have to go ahead and make ourselves aware. So I don't think I hear another horn or see anything yet. But if I do, then we'll go ahead and do it. That's why I'm gonna do another walk around this old track. Just going back and forth until I hear something or see something that looks like train lights. So make sure we ain't hearing any trains or anything right now. But if we see something, I see something. Go ahead. So, okay. I know this has been going on for what, 1 hour and 19 minutes of ongoing. Okay. Let's see what we're gonna do now. Versus saying that I'm bored, I need to be doing this. Yeah, I need to be doing this versus saying that I'm bored. This should have been my actual job to do, videotaping. Well, no, take that back. Kind of. screaming is the right word to use. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure. I'm going to do another security check out there. Then we get our asses back out here and get that one more train. And get one more train. Then that should be it. Okay. I'm doing my security check again, so I can keep my staff up to date. Because I don't have my phone, which is in the house. Probably under maintenance, which it will be because I'm switching to the Android. So we can use the iPhone for recording along with the iPad. So while I'm outside, I can pretty much record using my iPhone. And while I'm listening to music on the other device, I can pretty much go ahead and do what I gotta do. So I'll be circling through the apps that I'm not gonna need on there. And we use it on the other device, okay? Alright. Full security check this time. You might hear unwanted audio, so alright. The moment I walk out here, I might have heard a horn already. Full security check. And then we'll go back over there and get one train, as in one more. And then this recording will be done. Yeah, of course, I'm gonna create it. Just hearing that train horn. Back to our train spot. I'm not sure if I heard one. See it. So we done our security check. Get over here, quick expand, hopefully we miss it, because I don't know if there is a train or we're just hearing things, which that could be the problem. We're just hearing things. not hearing what we're thinking we're hearing. I want to find out. I'm going to go across this beam carefully. Get across here. Don't fall because we don't want iron to get dirty, which we are, but I don't want this tablet getting wet in any sort of way. I know for sure it hurts some type of harm, but I don't know if I'm right. That's why we're checking. See if you hear anything. So, do one more walk down here and back. Go down here, up there, and back. And started that track to the end of it. But if we hear something from behind, and that means there's a train coming. And that means we hear it from behind. That's why we gotta do this every 5 or 3 minutes. Because I want to make sure we ain't too late. I also got to keep in mind the audience too. I got to figure out how to go live on YouTube though. That's probably what I got to figure out how to do. Alright, from here all the way down and back. I think this might be it for our trains. We want to check one more time and just confirm that we ain't hearing a horn or seeing any lights. Because if we do, we better be ready. I want to try to get 6. Or get up to 6. We already got 5 in, which was supposed to have been our number. But we'll just do one more check. Go up and down this rail. Old rail. Full. So we just do this one more time. Because while at it, I'm keeping my ears fully open. No headphones because we got the phone. Or whatever we got. No headphones because we're keeping an open ear. Okay. Alright guys, we got some lights approaching. To make this a 6 train. Better go ahead and hustle. We've seen something. Let's go. There we go, guys. I don't know how close that is, but there we go. I better hustle if I were you as soon as possible. Not disturb me, guys. So this is critical. I'm not missing this. There. We got something coming from over there. He's moving fast too. Might be the Amtrak. How fast them things are. Step over here, we're going to verify what train it is. What is that? It gotta be CSX. Yup. This is 6 train, by the way. Alright, that's our 6 train guys. Train 6. I'm gonna check one more time. Verify if there's any more lights or horns approaching before we end this recording. This is train 6. So I don't know if it is train 6 or not. We'll find out on YouTube. And if y'all can tell me how many trains it was in that video, please leave me a comment and tell me how many it is, so I'll know. I feel like I've lost track of how many. But whoever is out there subscribing to me, or if y'all want to leave me a comment, please do so. I also want to know how many trains it was, because I don't know if it was 5 or 6. This could have been 6. I don't know. But feel free to leave me a comment and tell me the number, so I can pretty much know how many it was, because I'm gonna need help on this. I don't know if there was 6 trains or if it was 5. Okay. Leave me a number down in the comments if y'all been watching this. Okay. Other than that, as soon as I get back out of this onto the embankment and out of our train spotting spot, this recording will be ended. So, all right. So, I hope y'all enjoyed my YouTube video. And if you want more, of course, like always, subscribe, comment, like, and subscribe. Okay. And yeah, otherwise, you just gonna have to find where I'm at. But yeah, just want to find more of these videos. Please leave me a comment below so I can get to you and respond. Okay. And off to the end of this and turn around and go back, as long as I don't hear another train coming. I could walk all the way out. We don't want to be near this rail, guys. I'm telling you. There's another train approaching. On this side, on this rail, we better move quickly. And move quickly as possible. So, we'll go all the way from here to down there and back. And then, that's what it is with that. Okay. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and of course, if you want more, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll leave that in my link below, or the pop-ups at the end of the video, so you can find what I'm doing. Okay. Normally with these kind of videos, I'm not on TikTok unless I can figure out how to get a longer video uploaded to TikTok, or if there's a way to get it. But it is what it is. So we're gonna walk from here back down there. We just check to make sure ain't any more trains coming. And then we're gonna double back. And then we're gonna get off of this old rail and get back into the embankment. Okay. I'm also gonna be on some stuff too, so. Y'all hear that? So, be aware of what we hear. But I can try to do some more of this. Yeah, I believe this was train 6, so if any more passes through here, I'm walking this old track. So that technically would actually be alert, which means we'll either see any incoming lights or we hear any horns. But at least we got 6 videos in. At least we got 6 videos in, or 6 trains in. If a 7th one come through, then we got to get that one too. But I believe it ain't gonna come, so right now I'm gonna check this old rail in full. Finish the rest of my walk. Here, turn around and go back. And I'm gonna head back to the house, or out of this and off the grass. Then we'll go ahead and end the recording. So please be aware. But once again, if you like my video, you can always leave a comment, like, and of course for more, also subscribe to my channel as well. So that stuff should pop up at the end of the video, and I can also leave the stuff in the credits, or leave the stuff in the comments below, or description below, whatever that heck that stuff is. Wherever I'm gonna leave it at, I'll leave it in my description in YouTube. Just catch the stuff that's on the whatchamacallit. But I'm not done yet. Once I get off of this and off the grass out there, and there you go. So make sure we ain't hearing anything or seeing anything that looks like a set of lights on a train. You couldn't even tell if it was Amtrak from this last one, or if it was a CSX. That's why I keep my ears open. You never know what could be coming through here. Eyes open, ears open. Because think about it. I'm not over here to be fucking around. I'm over here to get my recordings. And not only that, look out for my safety. Safety. And therefore, this is all on camera. So as y'all are aware, okay? So all the stuff I do, okay, it's all on video, okay? Now, there will be some parts that might be bleeped out. I can figure out how to do that, okay? But I'll maybe make these videos so, and I'll also pass some of these videos of these train stuff to people that are interested in trains as well. Okay, so I'll be sharing my videos for people that likes trains and are interested. Okay, and interested on rail fanning, which y'all probably heard before. So if y'all familiar with that, don't worry, guys, because technically I'm into this too. So I'm glad I'm out of that jail. Because being in that jail ain't worth it. Even though, yup, I'm on probation for what, how many years? I think it's 20. I think it's 20 years. I don't know. Well, whatever that case could be, I'm on probation for a long amount of time. And I've done some stuff back in the past, so Now it might make it harder for me to get a job when they see that. So okay. But yeah, I'm interested in trains. I'm also interested in biking too. So becoming a cyclist is another thing I'm interested in. Fitness too. I always like to run faster, and maybe try to compete with other people around here. Okay, yeah, I'll probably catch up with them while they're running, and probably try to output the maximum speed. So therefore, I either try to compete my running speed or compare my running speed with the other person for power, for torque and power statistics in comparison to see what we got. Yeah. Besides, y'all need to check my TikTok too. So I'm also on TikTok as well. I'll also leave that in the description as well if y'all want to take a view on it. But I'm also willing to get more views and to get more followers. So I have TikTok. You can follow me on TikTok, Snapchat, X, which is the new Twitter. Now, and you can also do WhatsApp too. I'm on WhatsApp as well. But here's the kicker, guys. So I don't have Facebook nor an Instagram. So I believe I got hacked a couple times. So I don't have either one of them because I got hacked. I got hacked because I don't know what happened, but I got hacked. I don't know why they would even do some type of shit like that, but I'm very pissed off about this shit. I don't like what Meta's doing, and it pisses me off. And it actually does. I don't like them banning these people's accounts. And see, I done just opened up an account, and the next thing you know, they just disable my account because they want my identification. What the fuck? What type of shit is that? No wonder why I'm banned. Is because I'm not using their platform as much? That's probably what it is, to be honest with you. That's probably what the fuck it is. I hate this shit. Yeah, I just wanted to just check around and make sure there ain't any other trains around here or anything coming that looks like a train. Any signs and lights that looks like a train approaching through here. Okay. But other than that, I think this is just about it. So let me see if I can make it within 2 hours. Therefore, I got about 9 minutes left until this ends. I think this is either on HD, 1080p, 60 frames per second. I kind of want to do 4K, but you'll see some of my other videos in 4K. I definitely will be getting the Chesapeake Bay Bridge in 4K, as long as I have enough storage. Yep, as long as I have enough storage, I should pretty much be fine. So, I'm just gonna walk back down here, not too far this time, and see what's going on. Then I'm gonna turn my ass around and start heading back, as long as I don't hear another train pass by or see any lights, knowing that there's a train coming from afar. Even though you know my eyesight's way too bright in the daytime, I can see better at night. Got the bright ass sun. Yeah. But there's gonna be some more fun stuff coming. Okay? So, just be aware of it. Okay? Alright. Well, this is just about it. This is it, guys. We'll go back to the embankment and I'm gonna call it. I might do a secure walk. Maybe top it off at 2 hours worth of video. And I hope y'all enjoy my content. Just remember, if you want to see more, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll leave all the links in my description. Other than that, I think it is just about time for me to go ahead and hop off. So, safely, let's get on over to this. Yeah, look at my nice train spotting spot. I got two or more, just around this embankment and within this cul-de-sac here. And we go down there too. We'll see what's up here. But this is the spot that we normally would be hanging out at. People sitting here. We'll sit there. Or we come in that way. So we'll either sit here, but not where the tree is, so we want to see what's on the outside. I'll just hike through here. And our older spot would be over here. Let's see where all this leads to. You might know what time it is. It's 7:06. Alright. And this is my old spot, but I still go over here too. Nah, I still go over here. So, either way, I can record from here too. Small, quick hike. Y'all hear anything? It sounds like a train. Okay. Go ahead and loop back around. Y'all know one of these days I really want to get me a GoPro, guys. A GoPro with 4K or up to 8K or something. Yeah, it'd be nice for me to do all my streaming. We'll be going over an hour. Alright, I got 10%, guys. Let's go. See what steps, guys. Let's take a look at our walking stats. Here we go, guys. Y'all see that?